Today I'm going to be reading Joshua chapter 19. And the second lot came forth to Simeon, even for the tribe of the children of Simeon according to their families. And their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah. And they had in their inheritance Beersheba and Sheba and Molada and Hazar Shual and Bala and Azim and El Talad and Bethul and Hormah and Ziklag and Bethmar Kabath and Hazar Susa and Beth Labaoth and Saruhin, 13 cities and their villages, Ain, Rimon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages. Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm butchering these names. And the villages that were round about these cities in Baalath, Beer, Ramoth of the south. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families. Out of the portion of the children of Judah was the inheritance of the children of Simeon, for the part of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon had their inheritance within the inheritance of them. And the third lot came up for the children of Zebulun, according to their families, and the border of their inheritance was unto Sarid. And their borders went up toward the sea and Merilah, and reached to Dabasheth, and reached to the river that is before Jokneam, and turned from Sarid eastward toward the sun rising unto the border of Chisla-Tabor, and then goeth out to Dabarath, and goeth up to Japhia, and for thence passeth on along on the east side of Gittar-Hefer to Itah-Kazin, and goeth out to Rimmon-Mitothara to Neah. And the border compasseth it on the north side of Hanathan, and outgoing thereof are in the valley of Jiphathael, and Katath, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Edalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun according to the families, these cities with their villages. And the fourth lot came out of the Issachar, for the children of Issachar according to their families and their borders was toward Jezreel and Cheseloth and Shunem and Haphleim and Shihon and Anahalath and Rababith and Kishion and Abez and Remeth and Ingan, Nim and Enhadad and Beth Parzez, and the cast reacheth to Tabor and Shahazimah and Beth Shemesh, and the outgoings of their borders were at Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar according to their families, and the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families, and their borders was Helikath and Hali and Bethan and Achshaph and Alam, Melech and Amad and Mishael, and reacheth to Carmel, westward to the Shihor-Libnath, and turneth toward the sun rising to Beth Dagon, and reaches to Zebulun, and to the valley of Jephthahel toward the north side of Beth Demek and Neiel, and goeth out to Kabal on the left hand, and Hebron and Rehob and Haman and Cana, even unto great Sidon. And then the coast turneth to Raphah and to the strong city Tyre, and the coast turneth to Hosa, and the outgoings thereof are at the sea from the coast of Akzib, Umah, also Aphek, and Rehob. 22 cities were their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families. These cities with their villages, the 6 lots, came out of the children of Naphtali, even the children of Naphtali, according to the families, and their coast was from Haleph and Alan and Zananim and Adami, Nekeb, Jabneel unto Lakum, and the outgoings thereof were at Jordan. And then the coast turneth westward, Osnath Tabor, and goeth out for thence Hukkop, and reacheth to Zebulun on the south side, and reaches to Asher on the west side, and to Judah upon Jordan toward the sunrising. And he fenced cities, and the fenced cities are Zedim, Zer, Hamath, Rakath, and Shinereth, and Adamah, and Ramah, and Hazor, and Kadesh, and Ederi, and In Hazor, and Iran, and Migdal El Harim, Bethanath, Bethshemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali according to their families in the cities of their villages. And the 17th lot came for the tribe of the children of Dan according to their families, and the coast of their inheritance was Zorah, Eshtaol, and Ir Shemesh, and Sha'alah Beam, and Ajalan, and Jethlah, and Elan, and Thimnathah, and Ekron, and El Tekeh, and Gibeathon, and Baal Thotlath, and Jehud, and Binebek-rak, and Gath-Rimon, and Mejarkon, and Arakon, with the border before Japho. And the east of the children of Dan went out too little for them. Therefore the children of Dan went up to fight against Lashem, and took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelt therein, and called Lashem Dan, after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan according to their families. These cities with their villages, when they had made an end of dividing the land for inheritance by their coasts, the children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua the son of Nun among them. According to the word of the Lord, they gave him the city which he asked, even Timnath Sarah in Mount Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt therein. These are the inheritances where Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel divided for an inheritance a lot in Shiloh before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle and the congregation. So they made an end of dividing the country.